And I'd now like to welcome to the stage Bay Path Senior and Student Government President Samantha Hahn. Samantha will be introducing our 2011 inductees to Bay Path's 21st Century Women Business Leaders Hall of Fame. And here she is.
Good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to acknowledge and induct these remarkable women into the 21st Century Women Business Leaders Hall of Fame, class of 2011. The 21st Century Women's Business Hall of Fame was established in 2004 to celebrate and share the courageous spirit of women in business. Through this virtual Hall of Fame, located on the college's website, baypath.edu, thousands of visitors via the internet have learned the stories of these remarkable women. More importantly, the Hall of Fame provides a way for students to learn and appreciate the qualities that successful women in business possess. Before we induct the class of 2011 into the Hall of Fame, I would like to take a moment to recognize some past inductees who are here today in the audience. If I could ask you to please stand as I say your name. Lynn Donahue, Judy Reeves, Carol Moore-Cuddy, Diane Doherty, Ann Parody, and Eugenie Sills. Thank you so much for being here today. The Induction Criteria was developed as part of a class project to study leadership styles. Inductees all demonstrate the following: takes risks and assumes responsibilities, possesses an entrepreneurial spirit, fosters teamwork as well as individual excellence, incorporates integrity and a strong sense of ethics, adheres to a collaborative management style, values education, is open-minded, and serves as a mentor to others. Each inductee will receive a hand-blown Josh Simpson paperweight on an engraved base. I will now call each candidate one at a time to the podium where she will be recognized. I would also ask that Dr. Carol Leary, president of Bay Path College, join me in acknowledging these outstanding women. The first inductee for the 21st Century Business Women's Hall of Fame is Andrea Hill Cataldo. Andrea, will you please come to the stage?
Can I just put this right under here?
Kim's going to give you a globe. Andrea is the founder and president of Johnson & Hill Staffing Services, Incorporated. Johnson & Hill is a regional women-owned company servicing central and western Massachusetts and northern Connecticut. It is the area's leading firm specializing in administrative and professional staffing. Andrea worked in Boston and Cambridge, Massachusetts for national staffing firms before relocating to western Massachusetts in 1995 to form Johnson & Hill. She is a graduate of the University of Massachusetts Eisenberg School of Management, where she earned a bachelor's degree in business administration. Community involvement has long been a passion for Andrea, who volunteers her time at local organizations, including Big Brothers Big Sisters, Bay Path College Advisory Council, American Cancer Society, University of Massachusetts Family Business Center, and Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission, among others. She also enjoys volunteering at her son's school. Andrea lives locally with her husband and 7-year-old son. Some of you in today's audience may have already met Andrea, as she has kindly volunteered her time to be a speed coach in today's Career Center at the conference. Please join me in welcoming into the Bay Path College 21st Century Women's Business Leaders Hall of Fame, Andrea Hill Cataldo. Congratulations. And the globe is ready to go.
Thank you. It's a great honor to be recognized by Bay Path College, an institution that I truly admire. Bay Path College has a long tradition of graduating amazing women. My mother was a 1957 graduate of Bay Path College. She instilled in me the confidence to take risks, and the belief that I could do anything that I set my mind to. We all have people we count on. None of us achieves alone. And I have to thank my husband, Fran, who is very supportive and is always there to help me juggle the multiple priorities of the day, and the incredible people that I work with at Johnson & Hill who make it possible for me to be here today. Thank you.
Our next honoree is Tina Malley. Tina, will you please join us on stage? Tina is the co-owner and vice president of Springfield Spring Corporation, with 2 plants operating in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts, and Bristol, Connecticut. Established in 1942, Springfield Spring is now a certified minority-owned company serving customers throughout the United States, Europe, Canada, Australia, and Mexico. Tina joined Springfield Spring in 1999 as an office manager and head of accounting. While working, she earned a Bachelor's of Science in Business, cum laude, from Bay Path College in 1996. In October of 2000, 8 months pregnant with her second child, Tina was part of a group buyout of the company. Now, 10 years later, she is part of a leadership team that has seen the company's sales double and its profits quadruple. In her spare time, Tina volunteers at her church and children's schools and is a longtime supporter of the Springfield Boys and Girls Club. A resident of East Longmeadow, Tina is married to John, and they have 3 children, all whom started accompanying their mom to work at a young age. Please join me in welcoming into the 21st Century Women's Business Leaders Hall of Fame, Tina Malley.
Thank you. Wow, this is what it feels like up here. I always wondered, all of you should try this out too. I am honored to be recognized by Bay Path and to be part of this group of women, successful women. 21 years ago, I started at Springfield Spring as the office manager. I had no idea this is where my life would go. I'm wowed by it, and I have to say, like Wes Moore, you have to have a drive, you have to have a vision in your mind, and if you keep that picture in your mind, you're able to achieve it. And I kept that picture in my mind, and I'm thankful with the support of my husband, my kids, and my mother, and my friends out there too, that I was able to do that. So thank you very much for this award.
Our final candidate for induction is Alison Levine. Alison, will you please join us on stage? Alison Levine has climbed peaks on every continent, served as team captain of the first American women's Everest expedition, and skied across the Arctic Circle to the geographic North Pole. She founded Daredevil Strategies, a consulting firm specializing in organizational effectiveness, leadership development, and team dynamics. Alison is also the founder of Climb High Foundation, a nonprofit organization that helps women in West Uganda. During her 20-year business career, she has held positions in healthcare and technology and worked for the investment banking firm Goldman Sachs. She is featured prominently in the book More Than 85 Broads, a best-selling nonfiction work that captures the efforts of women on Wall Street to find success and take risks on their own terms. This past January, Alison had the honor of presenting her views on leadership to heads of states and Fortune 100 CEOs at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Klosters, Switzerland. Please join me in welcoming to the Bay Path College 21st Century Women Business Leaders Hall of Fame, Alison Levine.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. I'll keep my comments pretty brief just because I'll be back up here in a minute to speak some more. But I just want to say that, anything I've ever managed to achieve has not been done as an individual. It's been done as a team effort, and I've really had so many people helping me along the way. And one thing I've really learned throughout the years that it is if women lock arms and work together, we can really achieve so much more as a team than we can as individuals. And you don't have to have like run a company or a country or anything to have, you don't have to run something to have impact. I mean, I've never really run anything other than like errands. But all of us as individuals have the ability to have impact on our community. It just takes, the motivation, the effort, and the desire to have that impact. So thank you again so much for this award. Thank you.